Is it possible to make any money flipping furniture? Hi, my name's Garrett and welcome to my SLA ART channel. This is the channel all about refinishing and flipping furniture for a profit. If any of that sounds good to you, do me a favor, give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos just like this. In November of 2021, I decided to get myself involved in flipping furniture. In this video today, we'll be going over how much money I made within a 3-month period that covers November, December of 2021, and January of 2022. So obviously, you're pretty interested in getting started in flipping some furniture, that's why you're here. But before you do so, a couple things to consider. Number one, you're gonna need a vehicle. No, it doesn't have to be a large car or a truck, just something to get around in and have a little bit of space to transport these pieces of furniture. Not having a large vehicle or a truck is not an excuse to get started. Lauren over at the Furniture Flipping Teacher YouTube channel, one time I was watching one of her videos and she pulled up in a Chevy Cruze, I think it was. Having a large vehicle is not an excuse. All you need is some sort of transportation, a vehicle to get around in. Second thing you'll need is a space to do these projects. It's important to have a dedicated area such as a garage, a basement, or maybe even a patio. Last year when I lived with my parents back home, I took over the garage with all my furniture projects and a little bit of the driveway. So that was my area. And then I also did some stuff in the basement. And now that I'm in an apartment, I have refinished one piece of furniture in my living room with the sliding glass door open. Next thing you'll need to consider is where you're going to get your supplies from. Home Depot and Lowe's is a great option to get paint brushes, rollers. You'll also need to figure out where you're going to get your paint from. And again, Home Depot and Lowe's is a great option. They have a mess up paint section where people will come in, they'll want a specific color, and the people behind the desk will mix it up and accidentally make it too dark or too light or whatever the case may be. The original customer doesn't end up taking that paint home with them. So what Home Depot and Lowe's does is they heavily discount the paint. You can get a pint of paint 25 to 50 cents, a quart for $2.50, and a gallon for around $5 to $6, I think maybe $7. So it's very, very affordable paint, and most of the time they got a pretty good selection of colors. It's always just a good idea to kind of pop in there whenever you're looking for paint, as they do vary from time to time in terms of colors. The next thing you'll need to consider is always a good idea to have a friend or a family member help out with A, carrying furniture, either pickup or dropping off. B, painting, sanding, prepping. That always makes the process go a little quicker. And then C, selling the pieces. One more thing I forgot to mention was primer. It's always a great idea to prime your pieces before you start painting them. That way you know the quality of your pieces. They're gonna hold up, they're gonna last for many years to come. So if you were to go to your nearest Home Depot or Lowe's, you could pick up some Kills primer for about $24 for a gallon. And then let's say you went to the mist paint section and you picked up a couple pints or some quarts of paint. Let's say you spent $10 there and then you picked up a couple brushes for $10. You could get started for as low as $44. That's pretty doable. Next, let's talk about the money that I put into getting started before I reveal all of my projects that I did and how much I made. So to start out, I bought a 1-quart jug of Beyond Paint for $45, and that lasted me the 9 projects. I also bought a gallon of Kills primer for $24, and then I bought a couple brushes for $10. So the first project I went out and bought was a coffee table set that consisted of 2 tables. It was one big coffee table and then one small side table. I got them on November 14th of 2021, and I got rid of them on 11-28, November 28th, 2021. Bought them for $10 and flipped them for $45. The next one I got, I nicknamed the Milford end table. I purchased this on the same day, November 14th of 21, and sold it on December 2nd of 21. Bought it for $6 and flipped it for $40. Next, I nicknamed this one Michaela's dresser. Got this one from my friend Michaela. She was throwing it out on the curbs. Shout out to you if you're watching this. Got it on November 14th, the same day. I picked up 4 pieces in this one day. And then I got rid of this one on February 26th. So I got this dresser and then I didn't touch it for the longest time. And I got it for free, obviously, from the curb. And then I flipped it for $250. Next one on my list, I nicknamed this one the Farmington dresser. Got this on November 19th of 21 and sold it on December 6th of 21. Got it for $20 and flipped it for $100. This one was not one of my best flips. Again, it was the 4th one I had gotten. The reason why this wasn't a good flip was I had so much money tied up into this dresser. So I paid $20 for the dresser, and then I went to Home Depot and splurged $5 a piece on these hardware pieces. It might not have been such a brilliant idea. I did have a pretty good vision for what I wanted this dresser to look like at the very end of it all, but I think I didn't get too much out of it because of the time of the year I sold this at. It was around Christmas time. It was kind of a slow time. I mean, who wants to wake up to a dresser underneath the Christmas tree? 5th one I got, I nicknamed this one the Canton end table. I got this one on November 20th of 21 and sold it on January 23rd of 22. Got it for $8 and flipped it for $45. This was another piece that I bought and then I didn't touch. Not sure exactly why. I just got a lot of projects at that time, so that's pretty much why. Next one I got was this vintage dresser. I picked up 2 dressers from this guy. One I kept for myself, and then this one was the one that I sold. I got it for $20 and I flipped it for $150. I got it on November 22nd and sold it on the 13th of February. Next one I got, I nicknamed the mid-century modern dresser. I got it on December 1st of 21 and sold it on December 12th of 21. So this was one of my quicker flips that I did. Got it for free and flipped it for $150. My dad originally kept this dresser for my sister to take to college, but it sat in the basement for 2-3 years. She never took it, so I took it and flipped it. And yes, I did give my sister a new dresser since I flipped that one. Definitely check out that video that I did for her. It'll be listed down below. Next one I got, I nicknamed the old IKEA TV stand. It was an old TV stand with no doors and one missing shelf. Came with 2 shelves. I took one of them out and then I just left the middle one in there. Actually turned out really nice. Got it on January 3rd of 22 and sold it January 23rd of 22. Bought it for $10 and flipped it for $100. And the lady that came and picked it up said she didn't really need this piece, but it would match the rest of the decor and the rest of her house. So I'm really thrilled that this piece made her really, really happy. And the last one I did within my 3-month period of flipping furniture, I nicknamed the Brighton TV stand. This piece was so big, so massive, so heavy. I got it on January 12th of 22 and flipped it on January 31st of 22. I actually finished this flip pretty quickly, but it sat out on the market for a while. I think just because of its size, it was so big. Too big, too heavy, just kind of an awkward size. But I got it for free, and I remember I listed it originally for, I want to say at least $150. At the end of the day, I ended up getting $80 for it. In summary, at the end of my 3 months of flipping furniture and putting in $44 of my own money, I came out to making $960 in profit. Now that may not seem all that great within a 3-month span, but I don't know, I think that's pretty good. The reason why I held on to so many pieces for such a longer period of time, more than I originally anticipated to, I was 23 years old at the time. I was working a full-time job and running 2 YouTube channels, including this one. So I did quite often come home and work on furniture, and then a lot of my weekends were going to the furniture projects. Hopefully this video inspired you to go on out there and flip some furniture. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Hope you enjoy this part of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you subscribe. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.
Ouch.
I'm about to tear it off.
My fingers.
This is hell. Holy shit. Don't make me laugh.
Not try to.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, snap. Okay. I saved it. It's just me.
Good?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not that bad.
Is it that one though?
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's blue. I think so.
Yeah, it was around that area.
Ate the wall right there.
Mission success.